What's going on, Flow Nation family? Iamsickflowz back with another lyric breakdown video. This song that we're going to be breaking down is going to be Spiders by Slipknot from the We Are Not Your Kind album. I just finished listening and reacting to the song. If you have yet to see that, the link will be in the description and as a pinned comment. This video is going to be me literally breaking down the lyrics, me giving you guys my honest opinion on the songs and thoughts on what the song is about, and also maybe a fun fact here or there, man. So without further ado, man, let's get started, boy. So listen, guys, real quick, right here, Spiders is a funk metal song which really breaks up the Wank album feel. Don't know what that means, but I'll tell you this, all right? In the reaction, I did notice by listening to the song, it sounded way different than the album. So I do love not only the fact that it sounded different, but also the placement of the song in the album. It wasn't in the very beginning. It wasn't legitly at the middle of the album, but it was like a little bit over the middle, like at the right spot. Because listening throughout the album, right, after quite a few songs, and then they hit you with this song that sounds differently, I think if you're listening to the album in one sitting, it does refresh it and it makes it different, because I'm guessing the other songs can be also different as well. So I love that they did that here. Now, a quote from Jim Root. He said that, "I love Spiders. It shows a little bit more of what this band is capable of, in the sense that we've always done moody songs or heavy soundscapes." Before I continue reading that, I have to agree with him there, right? Because I was not expecting this type of song from Slipknot. I do know Corey's capable of making songs like this, because he also has another band and we hear how he sings, so he doesn't always have to keep it to the heavy metal. But I do agree with Jim Root said here. So again, he goes to saying, even back to the demo 1996, Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, there's a song called Do Nothing / Bitch Slap, which is almost funk. There's a fine line of this evolution. You don't want to lose sight of who you are, but Spiders shows that you don't always have to paint with the same color. Plus, I got to play a wacky guitar solo, which was fun. Speaking of that solo, Jim Root, you destroyed that solo. You did a great job. That solo, and I talked about it in the reaction, but I didn't really go into it. I'm going to rate your solo in that song a 10 out of 10, and here's why. It was very unique. It had a different sound, and it kind of, like, you know, it was weird. It was weird. It was so weird that it was good. It was amazing, and that solo was needed in that song. So Jim Root, man, if you're watching, great job on that. Now let's get into the verse 1. Verse 1 starts off by saying, "Well, you can't go it. You can go it alone or keep it in between. The pages of the books you burn so no one gets to read. The fingers pulls your stitches tight." But knowing someone's secret is not enough. Everyone's a little bit, a lot of the time. It's kind of hard to dissect that lyric. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. But at least as far as the end, everyone's a little bit, a lot of the time. There's a lot of times that, you know what I mean, like, I feel like you're talking to somebody, or even a friend is trying to reach out to you. You want to be a best friend. You want to be a friend to them. But sometimes they're a little too much. Right? They're a little too much, over the top, but that doesn't happen just here and there. It happens a lot of the time. So, I mean, that's what I'm guessing that's at. Genius doesn't break it down, so this is me breaking down some of the lyrics for you guys. The chorus goes on to saying, the spiders come in the side by side, 2 by 2, and night by night. Who is food and who is thrown away? The spiders come in side by side, 2 by 2, and night by night. Who's the food and who's thrown away? I feel like with this part of the song right here, it's just basically saying, like, the weak and the strong. Like, who will survive? You know, the weak or the strong. And it's either you're a prey or you're a predator. And I feel like right there, he's just trying to compare, like, who are you? What are you? Like, are you going to be a weak, or are you going to be a strong person? That's what I'm going by. And the reason I got that conclusion is because who is food and who's thrown away. Spiders come in side by side. I'm guessing it's just people coming in. And I love the fact how they wrote this song, man, because it makes you really think, right? Like, a song, Spiders, could it really be about spiders? Verse 2 goes into saying, "When now is not the time, tomorrow disagrees, but your real world isn't ready to face the face behind the real me. Time to think it over. I'm over trying to overthink. I've had enough. Everybody's limited to what's on their mind. Right here, he's just basically talking about, man, like a lot of stress. A lot of stress. How do I come up to that conclusion? When now is not the time, tomorrow disagrees. I feel like that part right there, man, especially for me, it's like I always tell myself, like, man, right now is not the time to do this. Right now is not the time to do this. And I feel like tomorrow disagrees is because tomorrow is never promised, right? So when now is not the time, you know how people are saying, like, I won't hang out with this person right now. I'll do it tomorrow, or it's not the right time to tell this person this, or it's not the right time for me to chase this goal or dream of mine. Guys, but what he means about tomorrow disagrees is that tomorrow is never promised. So whatever it is you want to do now, because tomorrow disagrees, aka tomorrow is never promised. I'm smart. What can I say? But your real world isn't ready to face the face behind the real me. Right there is just like you're not ready to face it. You're not ready to face whatever's thrown at you. You're being kind of like, you're blinded, right? You're kind of being like held in this box, and you're afraid to face the real world. You're afraid to face reality and afraid to face whatever is going on in front of you. You just decide that nothing's going on, and you keeping yourself in a bubble. Time to think it over. I'm over trying to overthink. I've had enough. Everybody's limited to what's on their mind. It's just a lot. You know what I mean? It's just like thinking about it a lot right there. It's what I think. Again, when it comes to Corey, it's kind of hard to break down his lyrics because they are great. Slipknot is a great band, and what I mean by being a great band is that they're able and capable of creating a song that makes people overthink. Like they literally create. I don't remember the name of the song, but I know they created a song that was literally meaningless. The song was really only made for the fans, for us to just go shit crazy, bat crazy. But as far as the song, there's no true meaning behind the song, rather than just being a song to go fucking crazy to, right? Then the chorus comes again. The bridge is like spiders, 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 right? Make yourself a martyr's pet and watch them all escape. Make yourself a home instead, you lose your toxic ways. Don't know what that really means, man. So if you guys do know what that bridge means, let me know down in the comments below. And then it goes into this the chorus again to end it out. Before I do give you guys my honest opinion on this song was actually written by a total of 8 people, which again shows you the amount of creativeness that goes into making a Slipknot song, especially like this, right? So it's kind of harder to break down a song when it's written by multiple people. Now, when it's written by multiple people, what does that exactly mean? It may mean that somebody wrote a little part of the chorus, somebody maybe said, hey, use this word instead. It doesn't necessarily mean that they wrote the entire song together, but it did have to do with bits and pieces of the song. So when it comes down to that, when a song is written and has a lot of contributors to the message of the song, it kind of gets hard to break it down. It's easier to break down a song if, for example, Corey was the only one that truly wrote the song, because then you're able to know, okay, I know how Corey is as far as a person. Like I think I know what he's going through, and if he's going through something and I see the song, then it's easier to break down. But when you have a lot of writers in one song, it gets harder to break down. So if you guys have a different analogy of anything I said, definitely comment down below. It got mastered by Gateway Mastering Studios, mixed at Joe's House of Compression, and then it shows here who else, man? It just shows a lot of information. Obviously, rhythm, guitar, and guitar was Jim Root. Again, amazing job on that guitar solo. And I honestly have to say, as far as this song, I don't feel like it's the best song on the album. Probably not even in my top 3, but I will say that I still rate this song a 10 out of 10 for the simple fact that it was a different feel on the album. It was very different for Slipknot to do, and I can appreciate that when an artist or a band come out together and do something that they're not used to doing, and actually doing a great job at it. So for that simple fact, I'll rate it a 10 out of 10. And of course, Jim Root's guitar playing skills, amazing. So keep up the good job, Jim Root. Yeah, guys, this is my lyric breakdown of Slipknot Spiders. Again, if you guys haven't seen the reaction video, I'll leave that link in the description below. And also, if you guys want to see another lyric breakdown to any songs, doesn't have to be Slipknot, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on every social media. Slap that like button and subscribe and notification bells on. And I'll see you guys next time with another one.